continue. She was on the list.
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as
The old man wasn't.
Gale's right.
Well,
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mistra again. Am I? You're right. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. I'll only be gone for a matter. Wait for me.
Gale of Water. There is much unsaid between. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute.
I didn't want to die. And when I saw
And you believe you have... The past cannot be undone with self-pity. Nor can a future be forged. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment casts a set. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence.
that can't be.
You were already worthy. What you lacked when the Karsite weave entered your body. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the truth. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become an... If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must...
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished.
Thank you. The future of I promise you, it is...
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
As if it wasn't enough. The Karsite, I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic, but right had up. At least now I'm armed with the once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be my... If I can promise you, I will not... Now.
Bueno, pues otra misión ya.
At least let us take her to a doctor. My friend's niece. Let her go. Back off! She goes into the cliff.
to think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel rod has been sitting right
with the
there.
kitchen cats.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's story?
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Curious. psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Get Yankee. Blackett has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
We will be ready. In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
Oh, my hand slipped.
You're violent.
What now?
This is the easy part.
For the Queen!
One day I'll catch a break. What?
Consider my hackles raised.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Into the bloody fray.
War is an old woman's game. I can still move fast when I need to.
Rook to Queen 6.
Snappy. So die in silence, evil!
gods are watching me.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Outflank, outsmart.
Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon. Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
Boo has called the dibs. Tonight, Boo dines on full flesh. Do something. That is nice.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me. It's yours, if you want it. My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Something over there.
The chains I use to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. Rascal's collar, my poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Must be surrendered.
Wish to live in more interesting times. Have to keep going. I need a quick word.
Welcome. I am
The rogue.
If you are a city official here to collect dues, say taxes, enjoy our unmatched selection.
Do what must be done.
Keep it together.
Scandal!
Time to press ahead.
From the agonies that we have. I always feel tight. It's happening already. Calm down, would ya? It's all in your head. I've a good mind to get the flaming fist before
Let's see what this does.
chucking themselves into the Chiampa.
La misión de la saga. Bueno, voy a intentar hacer la misión esta de Oran.
When she gets to shut them up.
What's that?
Don't give me trouble now.
The locked door has red text on it reading. Flaming fists this way.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. A grasping hand, an
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots. His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend. Aspirants of his most profane order. The would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But these are not aspirants. You have brought traitors of Baal into our midst. Harper Worm, the abdicating hero. Your keen sense for this city has withered in your absence. And you, man of stone, as you stood a statue, a helpless ornament, your city warped, changed, became ripe
for the plucking.
Sarevok, Baal's least favorite son. Still tied to Daddy's apron strings, I see.
You disappoint me, child of murder. I expected more of your return.
Sarevok Arnchev, a relic of your cursed line, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen. And yet, the history he shares with your companion seems to run almost as deep as your own.
What purpose do you have in bringing these heretics to the court of Baal? Speak, or death will be your final word.
Simple. We beat him about the brow and butt until he was dead.
Sarevok once fancied himself Baal's chosen, until we put him in his place. Feel no shame for forgetting him. History shall do the same.
These two have long meddled in my affairs, and my father's.
You get to my age, you have already done everything. Be my guest.
We have already smashed Sarevok's soul from his body once. Boo says it is your turn.
And so, the Harper and the idiot Ranger raised their weapons against Sarevok once more. You disappoint me, child of Baal. I had heard such tales of you, tales of grandeur and vile glory. But the company you keep has tainted you and pulled you away from our father's grace. I understand. I once fell to hubris, as you are falling now. But no more. Baal will never again have cause to question my devotion. Not even for a Baal spawn. You will die as you have lived. A heretic, forgotten, and unloved. Blood to blood is Baal's sacrifice, and I shall be the knife that spills it.
Hostia, qué pedazo de enfrentamiento. No me acordaba yo de esto.
Shall be your grave.
Bueno, vamos allá.
No gloom, all doom.
Que es inmune.
Shall be done.
No butt is safe from Mu.
Uf, qué chungo está esto.
This room will be thy resting place.
Fall by my hand. Time to press ahead.
The taste of blood. Hang up there. It has been far too long.
Joder.
Blades bared.
I speak, they burn.
Certainly. You what? I punch.
Very well.
striking distance.
My skull shines? It is so you might see the fear in your own eyes.
On my way.
Your blood belongs to Baal.
Right now? Who is not good at taking of turns? Villainous face, meet virtue in
A tomar por culo. Esto ha sido eliminado.
sword at my side and hamster at hand.
way to the nearest library.
Life is simple, and so is Minsk. This city reeks of evil. Or perhaps Boo just needs to bathe. Justice walks on 4 feet and sleeps in my boot.
Must lug my guts through this hell. Still in control. Just. Don't waste a step. Can't keep me out.
Citizen! Get me out!
Citizen! My wrinkles are starting to chafe. As an...
Get here and free me at once!
Thanks for freeing me so quickly. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I... put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder. After our chat at Charessa's Caress, I thought it best to my joints stiffened up quicker than a brothel browser. Overall, a terrible ordeal. One deserving of a drink. I bid you good day. You might not be finished. I am. But you... well, you gave these reprobates a prop. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of...
Mind who you call history, Holy Fan.
The wrinkled orb is correct. Boo remembers the stench of the temple steel.
Very good. Now, less talk and find... This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
Anything of use? for me.
This ought to be good.
All is ash and meat.
Bueno, continuamos con las misiones. Vamos a hacer lo de las sagas ahora.
On my way.
No, me he equivocado.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord of metal toys.
I'll give it a shot.
Just retrace our steps.
Property in constant use, gathering strictly prohibited.
That might be worth a look.
No, no. We mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable.
times do I need to say it? You said...
Of course, madam. Let me just...
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you... My daughter Van...
Madam, tell...
Yes. The blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. One...
Excuse me, citizen. Now, madam.
You will? Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair. No, I was sober though. I swear. I neither lifted a finger to help me look. Thank you.
I have something to ask.
Bueno, vamos a ir a...
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats.
Easier to don some armor than learn to swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is. City's got...
Act up. Pushing on.
Voy a intentar hacer la misión de las sagas. Es que esto es increíble la cantidad de misiones que hay en Baldur.
Careful, careful. People don't bloody look where they're walking.
Aquí es.
Folk these days have no manners.
Warning. The property of the individual known as Old Garlow has been deemed unsafe for habitation under City Bylaw 42A. Do not enter.
An intruder. These people hearken to my words, wicked creature. Return to the pit of evil from whence you came.
Don't listen. Who knows?
Helm, protector of all, grant me the power to ignite this creature's flesh and burn its bones to ash. Then you speak truth. At ease, everyone. Forgive the paranoia. We're being hunted by a vile and wicked hag. We feared you, her minion, because we dared to do the You see, all of us here have fallen victim to a hag's vicious way, thanks to Mayrina, our leader. Together, we've been helping, only Mayrina's been hexed by the very... You're the one that saved her. The one that ventured by Helm, perhaps there is hope. If anyone can help Mayrina...
To me, doll.
Strange looking.
It was the dragon.
You removed my hex. I wanted to play a little longer. Auntie likes her toys broken. She's not going to be happy. How cute. They want to hurt Auntie. They have the book. I will die before I let anyone touch a hair on her head. Huh.
Serve this treacherous prick. That lying, thieving skip.
That makes twice you've saved me. I'm starting to think you're my guardian angel. You too. I've come so I decided I wasn't... This group is made of survivors. People like me who've been hurt. We tracked a hag to the city, but lost her trail. Right after she snatched a little girl. None. Her mother has no idea. The moment I started investigating the missing girl, I felt the hag's eye on me. Next thing I was... That's her! And she vanished. We'll do what we can to find the girl. But I'll check the safe in the back. I've done my homework on hags since we last tangled with Ethel. Take whatever you need. I know...
What's in here?
Bueno, hay que lanzar esta pócima a la saga para que expulse el niño.
This is all my fault. Mayrina was right.
Trap. Let us try not to trip headlong through it, yes?
That's curious. Don't mind if I do.
Bueno, vamos aquí.
Keep us from the hag's gaze.
I'll know the signs for next time.
won't be fooled by a red. I can't believe one of our own was on. Thank you.
Latest Baldur's Mouth edition.